This is a video response to the crazy fish lady whose recent video about our human and pet keeper requirements and things that we owe to these animals. Sorry, I'm blanking out on the language right now, but there's a certain respect that we owe to these animals, and I want to talk about that as a video reply because I thought that was a really concise and really well thought out video. So I recently went and picked up an Oscar from a gentleman who was keeping him in a 55-gallon, which is, close to acceptable. And but the water parameters were shot. And I'm going to go ahead and show you that in just a second. We're going to fade in here. This is the tank that I got this fish in. This is no water, but what I want you to imagine is a 55-gallon full of cold pea soup. I don't know if your mom's ever made you green pea soup, but it's green and it's soupy, not like the consistency of water. This tank being run by this, this is a good filter, but he had it stuffed with nothing. What do we got here? That's the Aqua Clear or something or other. What is it? 70. No can. All kinds of sunlight bursting through these big bay windows. He was feeding this Oscar feeders. They got to come from our local Petco, and our Petco keeps, just like yours, probably 2,000 little fish in a 55. So that's what he was getting, and then he would feed him some cichlid pellets, a piece of shit pellets, and he was dumping a lot of ammonia killer into this tank because he thought that's what the thing is that you do. And so this fish was in here for a good solid month until I was able to get to it and get to him. So we're rehabbing him right now. And here it is. This fish was named by this gentleman Sunrise. If this fish, and when this fish makes it through, I'm going to rename that to Sunset. And go ahead and put this into a 75-gallon until I can find kind of a more community big fish situation. But I wanted to show this fish off because it is just fucking fantastic. What an amazing fish. This is full hand length. I'm some grown man hand length. So probably solid 7 inches, possibly 8 inches. But this is just a beautiful fish. And it's pretty lame that this gentleman let it go so long. I don't want to talk shit because, quite frankly, people are just, ignorance is what it is. You don't know if you don't know. But what I'm hoping here is this fish turns around so I can show you a clip of his face. Sweet little face, but he's got a good, solid couple holes in it. So that's getting treated. Got a couple doses of the API medicine in here. I'm trying to, and there he goes. Trying to get him switched over to Southern Delight, but he's really not too thrilled about eating pellets as opposed to his little squiggling sick fish he's used to. There you go, buddy. Look at that face. That sweet face, huh? Where's he at? Camera shy. I'm reaching around the side of the tank. I have no idea what I'm shooting. Sorry, that was probably not a good video. Anyway, he's really not in the mood to look into the face of this camera, but I have some other images I can blend in real quick that'll show you its face. But it's a pretty bummer scene because, hole in the head is just not cool. Hole in the head started by a little junk, little viral bit called Hexmeta. No, I'm not pronouncing that right, but it's darn close. And then furthered along by bad water conditions, and this is what you end up with. Big fat hole in your head. And your nostrils burning out. And this fish's eye was pretty swollen, he had admitted to me too, so We're doing double water changes, double big water changes on this tank. The API medicine. Trying to get him to eat some clean food, but he's being really stubborn. I did cut up half a shrimp and soak that in the metronidazole? Is it metronidazole? Wow, if I got that right, I want someone to give me $1. But I soaked that in there, give him a little, try and hit it from the inside and the outside, yeah. At any rate, this is a beautiful red Oscar, tiger Oscar, Oscar, I don't know. Not really a big Oscar guy, but this one needed some help, and so here I am. But what a beauty, huh? Look at that shit. So I guess the short story, and I'm going to keep this a little short, is Crazy Fish Lady, you are not crazy, at least in this moment. Keeping a fish in this makes you an asshole, and that's just true. So at any rate, gang, if you don't watch Crazy Fish Lady's videos, you are missing out on some heartfelt fish keeping. Yada yada yada. Hope you all have a good night. I'm gonna make a couple videos this weekend because I can feel it. Bye bye.